lazy, we going crazy. We at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get Swayze. I just got off with a jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Usual Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the athletic rookie, Desmond Ridder. He wasn't afraid to sling it last week. Well over 500 yards in that game. It's the Falcons and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, who burst onto the scene back in 2016 as the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, and now in his 7th NFL campaign. Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state at Georgia. And he powers his way up past the 30. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. Over the middle here to Brown. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Prescott to throw it. He's got it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Chubb diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Atlanta sending its offense out for the first time, and for the first time since 2008, it's a rookie who will handle things at quarterback. Out of Cincinnati, the 3rd-round pick, Desmond Ridder. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ridder gets them ready at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Tyquan Thornton really got the attention of the NFL when he appeared at the Combine and made a run at the Combine record in the 40 with a 4.28 time, the record at 4.22. He can flat out fly, but when you watch his tape, he also runs routes a lot better than he gets credit for. And with speed like that, he's always going to find a home on an NFL field, and that helps him secure a first down.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, caught by London. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. The Falcons at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited. Not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyquan Thornton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now Nick Chubb with the Browns gets set for their next possession. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play. These two teams all tied after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. So 3 plays already, first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. Here's Prescott. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll give it to Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, and the Browns have taken the lead. Blankenship out for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They run with a rookie from Florida, Dameon Pierce. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Dameon Pierce is such a fun guy to watch as a runner. He can make a guy miss 1 second and then power through a defender the next. Never had a 100-yard game while at Florida, but I expect more than a handful here in the NFL.
Got a man, it's London. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. They'll set up to throw. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here's Pierce. He is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. But we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Boogie Basham earning himself a tackle for a loss as he stops him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Prescott now. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble. And now it's 3rd down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Blankenship's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Miller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Go gray. Black ultra. Yellow. Red.
looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Scotty Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was concluded on the touchdown pass to Scotty Miller. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. Throwing, Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And he's able to find Miller. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Hey, green. Clean the strike. Pause red. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyquan Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Ready, set. 52 blaster. Green cap. Black shot. Set.
They're going to look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Ridder and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. He'll look to throw. He's got his man, Thornton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. First and 10, it's Pierce. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. They'll drop to throw. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. Touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 34 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. First down, Prescott. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw it. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Desmond Ridder and the Atlanta offense set to go once more. He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the ball looks bigger when it's approaching the plate and they're smacking it around. I think for him, the windows to throw into are wide open. Doesn't matter whether they're tight or not. He feels like it's wide open, puts it in there. 4 touchdown passes. He thinks he's going to throw a whole lot more before this one's over.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
drill, 52. Ready.
On second down, here's Pierce. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Ritter's pass completes to Pitts, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Second and 5. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10.
Injuries got to McCaffrey again in 2021. He's played just 10 games since his historic 2019 season. He's been averaging well over 100 yards per game when he's out there, though. And fans of the game are hoping this is the year he gets back to a full season of work.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 28, it's second and 5. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's third and 2. To throw is Prescott. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Over this game, well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
On second and goal, Prescott. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they told him, throw that challenge. So for Kevin Stefanski, a smart decision to throw the flag. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. But they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
4 yards to pick up, first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They go again with Pierce. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Prescott on first down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Prescott dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Prescott yet again. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing, Prescott. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Prescott now from the 50. Right back to Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. To the air again, Prescott. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that's going to be caught by... And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, the field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Yellow, go, right, white, grill, green.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Algier. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last shot now for Prescott. Toward the pylon, caught. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
Make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. I've been obtaining, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Face on my goals, that's a big climb. Feel my feelings unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on the. Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.